Hello, YouTube.
Hey, internet.
We we um r- we did this Let's Play, and I forgot to record audio, being me. So
So
I'm recording it now. Or
this is, and by now we mean like probably a month later. Like I don't even remember what this was or what we did.
a really long time ago.
Which was this? Was we weren't even. This isn't even the first dungeon, is it? Like this is
So
just getting hearts.
this is information.
Oh no, wait. Or is this the one where we had like going through the swamp for the first time?
Yeah, like we're we're like getting the dungeon song and.
Okay.
I don't even know what I did. I decided to change my mind. Oh, no, I edited it out. We collected the ruby, and then I was like, I bet people are tired of seeing this damn ruby.
Let's collect. Oh, so you cut it out.
So
So this is all. This is like DVD commentary.
what?
Oh, so the story I was going to tell off air that I decided to hold on to until we started recording, and we're not doing anything particularly interesting in game. When I was playing Link to the Past recently for the first time, and I got really excited when I got to the Dark World because it meant I didn't have to listen to the Zelda song anymore. It was like, oh, this song is the best because it's not the Zelda regular.
It's not
song.
Hyrule Field.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now I don't even know what the song is here in not Hyrule Field. We
it's-
already saw the swamp thing. Or we already saw that sketch. Did you leave that in? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was in another video.
Yeah, I remember because I accidentally walked up there, and then I guess you did too.
Yeah, I was walking around, and then they're like, here's the thing.
Traipsing along.
I was tramping along. That is not the song. I turned around. I don't know. This was a little harder to edit because there wasn't as much. There was parts where I would wait for you, and I would run around, and I didn't want to there was no audio for me to see what was going on. So I was like,
So it was just for no reason, like you were just running around, and
Yeah,
it was
so-
no.
I'm just running around, and I don't know what to edit out because I try to not make cuts in the middle of things. I try to make it I walk into a door and
No,
then
that was good with the. That was good. That last one.
with the bombs and
Oh, I forgot how cool this guy is. He's got his handlebar, not a handlebar. What do you call it? Fu Manchu.
he is
His aviator goggles.
he's not cool.
This is the coolest guy I've ever seen.
He is. If people just wore that, no one would respect him as a store owner. You'd walk into a store and be like, "Oh God, put on a shirt."
Well, yeah, but he works. It's he's essentially a tourism situation guy, right?
Yeah.
Imagine going to the Bahamas and you go into a store and a guy's got a Hawaiian shirt on that's open. And
So
you
it's
can just see his,
it's the swamp theme,
yeah.
the southern swamp theme. I think
Yeah,
its
this
laugh
is
is
like
but I
this
can't.
is where the
I muted.
this is where the people of Clocktown go to relax. This is where they go for spring break.
Oh, beautiful.
The beautiful swamp.
They wouldn't go to the beach.
Fuck you. No, the beach is full of pirates and shit, isn't it?
Oh yeah, well,
This is
one's full of poisonous water.
well, not normally. Not after we get done.
I feel like they go to the mountains during spring, except it's in all winter right now until we save it.
Hey, I don't remember. How do we get to the mountains? You have to jump a ramp, don't you?
No, that's wait, maybe. No, you there's rocks.
Dude, this plant is owning you. I'm sorry.
Oh, I killed it. Sight. Deku Babas can't kill me.
I didn't realize they had names. Props to, I'm sure we've mentioned already, but props to our man John for.
Oh,
teaching us
actually,
the
we
names.
we didn't mention the names. I was editing the dungeon video today, and that's where we talk about how we the John in the name. So he's gonna get
so
before he gets that ever happens. Props,
this is such a weird a continuity error. This is time travel. I'm talking about something that they don't know about, but that we've already done.
No.
This must be what God feels like.
Exactly.
If it's possible to imagine, these witches are even more of a pain in the ass after you beat the dungeon.
Yeah! Oh, yeah, that happens in our video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, again, video they haven't seen yet if they're watching it in chronological order, theoretically.
Oh, you'd assume. Some people.
Some people.
John.
And by them, I mean John.
He was watching, like, Red vs. Blue, and he's like, oh, I'm watching it backwards. And I was like, why? And he's just like, why not? And I was like, okay.
I guess if you know it well enough.
He doesn't, though. He hadn't seen those episodes. And it's weird.
Maybe it's just easier. Well, like I was watching Hop. Hey Ash, what you playing? And you have to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page to get to the very first
There's
episode.
not story continuity in Hop.
There is, though. There's seasons, and there's a finale, and there's inside jokes that only make sense if you know where it came from.
Yeah, but if you see the other ones, you'll respect the inside jokes from the last one. It's not like story based. It's just like it's kind of better to watch it in order. You don't have to.
But I would say yes, because why not?
In season 1, they did all. I'm running around like an asshole. There was a lot more of this. I think I like exited the Lost Woods and went back in the Lost Woods and exited like 5 times, and I ran around for like 20 minutes, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay. I was talking. I was not even paying attention to what you were actually doing. I was just like, oh, she's cutting up plants and collecting stuff.
Yeah,
like you do.
I don't know what you were doing though.
Probably, if I had to imagine, it was probably figuring out where that witch was and like trying to talk to the right one. I probably went into the woods first. I don't know. I'm sure there's a...
I don't know why you'd be so far behind. I was just like, why am I running around for like 20 minutes? We haven't even gotten into the Let's Play.
And you can't pause it. You can't just like pause it and walk away for a minute because then our timing is off. We picked the worst game to do this.
If I was, like, I'm kind of upset at myself for just running around like an asshole. What I've learned is if like one of us is catching, well, it doesn't matter for you because you're not recording it, but if I'm catching up or if like you're catching up to me, I've decided I'm not gonna run around, I'm just gonna stand there and I could easily cut it out and
Okay.
it look like I didn't move. And I've also I think I'm gonna go with a technique where I'm gonna like press L or I'm gonna whatever that makes the camera go behind me, because if you stand there for a little while, for a long time, the camera just starts to creep up on you and get really close. And I noticed this when I cut it and I was like, okay, I'm standing there, it's fine. And then I cut it and I was like, it was like right in front of him. I'm like, what the hell?
Wait, I have a recommendation.
What?
Whenever you have to do that, before you just like stop moving, press pause. And then when you come back, press pause again. And that way the cut will be in the pause menu and the jump won't be as obvious.
There was a thing where I actually
Sorry guys, this is some inside baseball, but we're having fun.
The next video I made, or the dungeon video, I edited out the pause menus, and there's parts where my items will change, but it's seriously, I've got it down to like a T or like a T, I don't know what the fuck.
Down. Wait, stop, Liz. I don't know if you're just being really loud, but your mic is screeching.
What?
When you were talking just a moment ago, it was like getting real scratchy.
Like, what about now?
Now you're fine.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Sorry.
No, thank you. Actually, start telling me that in videos.
Okay.
Because when we're doing the Let's Plays, I know that there's parts where I guess the mic gets louder, and I'm just like, oh my god, and I'm like, oh my god, now I'm too loud, and I have to edit out my complaining. Because it's like, it's gonna burst people's speakers.
I'll be sure to let you know next time.
Thank you.
Okay. So I guess we should actually talk about what's happening here.
We never talk about, well, I guess we do.
Sometimes.
Maybe it's a thing to change it up, because in our other videos, we talk so much about what we're doing.
That's true. To an annoying extent.
Because, I mean, most people when they're playing a game, they can comment, but I'm sitting like, I'll be like, okay, turn right, turn left, we're gonna do this. And it's like, well, we can see you, but it's like, but James can't. But yeah, I got my editing down of pause menu. It's like, nothing even went into pause, and I'm like, this is sexy. But I have a way. I'm gonna when I.
To what, you're just standing there and all of a sudden all your items change?
It's not even standing. Sometimes I'll do it when I'm running, and then it's that you might not even notice. I don't, because who looks at the items in the video? I don't know.
Guess that's true. I haven't been really. So, unrelated stuff. I bought F-Zero on the Wii U because it was 30 cents
today. Too.
Yeah. I wish they'd added some kind of online functionality, although that probably would have been asking way too much.
I mean, it's a virtual console, so...
Yeah, and certainly for 30 cents. Way too much. For those of you who don't have Wii U's, you assholes, they don't have Virtual Console in the Wii U right now. Instead, you have to go through there's like a Wii sub-menu, and you have to purchase...
It launches a Wii, pretty much.
Yeah, like a Wii emulator. Within the Wii U. It's very Inception-y.
Yo, dog, I heard you like Wii U's, so we put Wii's in your Wii U so you could Wii while you Virtual Console.
Exactly. But so they're adding the Virtual Console to the Wii U, and as part of like a test introduction, they are selling certain games, like classic games, for 30 cents, and it changes like every month or so.
Yeah, they listed the games that are coming. Like, I know Super Metroid's gonna be on there.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that one.
I own it on the Wii, but you can pay like $1 to transfer your game, so you can have like the gamepad functionality.
They haven't done that yet, but I think
it's when the games are released on the Virtual Console.
Yeah, the intention is that you'll be able to play it in full, by definition, or, well, not that it matters.
No, you can play it on your little
That's true, too. Yeah, I was playing F-Zero on the gamepad, and it was great. I didn't even turn my TV on while I was using my Wii U, which I have never done before, and it was so liberating.
It's like having a handheld console.
You know what it is, Liz?
What?
They made a giant DS.
It's not 2 screens though. Well, oh wait, shit. There's a.
It is 2 screens. One of them's a touch screen.
Yeah. They did.
They made a giant DS. I'm not complaining though. God, this gamepad is just so sexy. I said the same thing, and a lot of people disagreed with me, and probably rightfully so. But I thought the original gray, like, clamshell DS, I thought that was cool too. I liked it. I like the design on that one.
I had that, but if you played it for a long time, because it wasn't the seam on the back.
Oh yeah, what kind of grind into your palm?
Yeah, that was like.
Yeah, I remember having that problem. Now that you mention it.
That was my problem with it, but I liked my DS. I enjoyed it, and then the DS Lite came out, and I didn't buy it at that point because I was like, I'll keep my clunky fat DS, and then the DSi came out, and I was just like, you know what, I'll do it. Oh god, sacking me.
That was the biggest thing, was just like, there's gonna, after the DS Lite came out and then the DSi, I was like, so there's just gonna be like 30 iterations of this thing.
That picture I took was not the picture I saved.
But they do that Fire Emblem 3DS, the blue one with the little thing on the back. I kind of want that. Like, I don't have a DS anymore. I gave mine.
You don't have a 3DS anyways, so you could buy whatever DS you wanted.
Yeah, I know. And that it's pretty with that little thing. I've never played a Fire Emblem game, but I've heard they're fun.
I've never played a Fire Emblem game, but I think I want a Fire Emblem DS.
Well, it just looks good.
I got my brother Zelda, the special edition Zelda 3DS.
Oh yeah? What color is it? Green?
It's like blackish, and it's got like gold.
I don't know why I suggested purple. It's not really a... although I did...
that mountain is purple, or that swamp, that whatever the fuck that is purple.
They've used purple before in the context of Zelda, but I don't think it's one of the main colors. I would go green or like blue.
I would go gold.
The shield. Gold probably would make the most sense, although it's kind of gaudy.
Gold is like everything for Zelda.
I'm kind of like, I don't like the color gold.
It's not my favorite.
One of these.
My Wiimote is gold.
That's right.
I also have a blue one.
Well, we finally broke down and bought a nunchuck.
Oh.
Nice black nunchuck.
They, Nintendo, for the Nintendo award things, were giving away, or I guess they had gold nunchucks, and I was like, well, I missed that opportunity to get myself a gold nunchuck.
Oh. No.
I cut out one of these boat rides. Wow, free boat ride for 3.
They're pretty... Look at how boring this whole section is.
Yeah, like, well, the first one's like, you take a picture, and then you can stop at Woodfall, but I was like, oh, but I didn't give him the picture of Tingle, and that's why because we did it in a weird order.
That's right.
So we went around once, and then we went around again, and I was just like, what?
What is it? You show him Tingle, and he gives you a...
He gives you a piece of heart.
Yeah.
We just did that.
Yeah, he does.
He gives you his tourist heart.
So can you actually get to the, like, the palace, whatever it's called, without taking the boat? Like, could you fucking just Deku hop your whole way there?
Well, if you don't take the boat the first time, those octopus were in the way.
Oh, that's right. What are they, Octorocks?
I don't know. Shout out to John.
Shout out to John. John.
Tell us what they are in the comments.
Yeah.
Monkey. Dial M for monkey. That was the thing, right?
I think it sounds really familiar.
It was on like, it was one of the extras in Dexter's lab, like one of the...
Okay.
I think. The one episode I remember was like a volcano dude living under a city, and he wanted people to sleep. Or he wanted to sleep, but people in the city were loud.
I remember that.
And he's like, I'm angry. Oh, no one's allowed in the palace. Oh, wait, I guess you can go watch this monkey being executed.
You put on a mask? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I love that part.
You look absolutely nothing like any of the other Deku people? Okay, sure.
You have hair, that's really weird.
And like a hat? Is that a hat? I always assumed that when you became a Deku scrub, it was just a part of your head that you had this giant...
That's what I thought until someone came up and they're like, that's a hat. Now, why am I on this text for so long? And I was like, that's a hat? I assumed it was like
creepy
part of his thing. Like, this guy has a hat?
Yeah.
I don't know. I always feel like the hat for Deku Link looks like an insect, like abdomen,
yeah,
thorax, whatever thing.
Like a bee or a wasp.
Yeah, like it's weird because it has the little ridges.
The more we talk about it, the less I like Deku Link. His little, like, weird bobbing hat.
Maybe it's just the fact that graphics are not, they're all squarey.
Yeah. Come on. Put some pixels.
But
the polygons.
I don't... Who is the person who made that fan-made, like, the fan-made Twilight, or not Twilight, Majora's Mask video?
I don't know that one.
Oh, it's like... It looks really, really good and creepy, and it was, like, kind of cartoon...
Oh, that was a cut. That was a serious cut.
Yeah. Well, other than that, it was a really long, thing, so I was just like, nope. No.
Sorry.
Too much.
You're telling a story.
I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Thanks for pointing out my cut. Maybe someone would have never noticed.
It was a pretty serious cut.
I know. I was just like, it's a cut that's gonna happen. It's gonna be there.
Liz, I'm gonna be honest. You are putting way too much effort into this sneaking around business.
Yeah, I know. I'm so stealthy.
These fucking assholes do not care. You could be on the other side. You could be hidden. If, like, there was a guy walking down by the rupees, he wouldn't know you were there.
Okay, well, I didn't know.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you. I play Metal Gear Solid. That's some espionage tactical shit.
Tactical espionage action. Yeah. Espionage.
Oh, I love Metal Gear Solid.
I can't say I'm a fan. I like the story, but I do not care for the gameplay. Oh no, he's gonna... Oh, I thought that guy was gonna see you. You just blended in with that wall. Look at you, like, moonwalking backwards. What is even happening? How are you doing that?
You hold the left trigger for me. It's like you know when you
instead of you're Z targeting, but you're not targeting anything.
Yeah, and that's like how Link walks. But since it's you'd see it normally if it was.
Yeah, you could see his like waist turn, but since it's just him, it looks like you're just like, shuffling backwards.
Or no, but well, since we're in an above view,
That's true.
it just looks like we're looking retarded.
So I guess they couldn't just make a Zelda game without like a sneaking section to it. Is there one of these in Wind Waker? 'Cause there was definitely one in Ocarina.
The one in Ocarina was just in the castle. It's not like. It's not like it's the entire game. It's just a small.
Well, yeah, but that's not the entire game here either.
I mean, well, I guess it was. There was the Forsaken Fortress in Wind Waker, so you had to sneak in it. You had to be a little stealthy sometimes.
Shit, that torch isn't lit. Is it just because we're not at night?
Yeah. It was some stealthy stuff, and then I just run to get caught, and I was like, "Yeah, find me!" And then I get thrown out.
Okay, sure.
And then I talked to him apparently. I probably didn't watch this editing as much, did I?
You got the heart.
I had to go get the because I was like, don't I turn right or whatever? But I have to go get the seeds.
That's right. That was disappointing because I got there all the way there and then left.
Yeah, I know.
Then yeah, they won't know this.
Oh.
Yeah, I walked all the way to the hole that you're supposed to go to. I walked in, I didn't see anything, and assumed I was in the wrong place. So I left and got caught, and then had to do it all again.
I remember that.
Doing with those angles.
Now you can see their line of sight.
I know, but look at that one guy had like a 30-degree angle on his line of sight. I just assumed they would all be straight lines.
Exactly. This is why I took my sneaking into sneaking. You never know when someone's gonna have a 30-degree angle on their sight.
I do really like the way they animated those lines of sight. Oh shoot, that was a cut.
Yeah, well...
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I don't know what I was doing, but I was standing there for like 10 minutes. Let me
It
just...
was probably me, like, getting my way back. I'm sure, I just assume anytime you make a cut, it's because I was being a jackass.
Sometimes I could be waiting there. Hey, I also... You might just be like, wow, that's a cut, but like... It wasn't as obvious as the one I could throw out.
You're cutting, but you're cutting in good spots. I'm not unhappy with your work as an editor.
Oh, in my bomb video, there was lots of cuts, which people should notice because my rubies went from like 3 to 64 to 2 without going to the bank. And it was some pretty sweet editing because I condensed that like 50-minute video to like 20 minutes.
You made a really good joke here initially. He's like, I haven't had many customers in a while, and your response was, well, maybe it's because your shop is in the middle of the fucking palace, guarded by like 100 dudes.
It's true.
Fucking asshole.
Man, I haven't had a customer in a while, and it's like location, location, location.
You bought 3 seed pods?
Well, I didn't know. What if shit happened? What if shit needs to get planted? I think I only used 2.
Did you get the water?
I get the water. I collect water. I didn't edit out my pause menus in this one. Screw you, YouTube. I bet people get frustrated with the way I use pod menus because I never press the L or the R.
Oh.
Or maybe I did right there, but I just kind of like drag around a lot because I'm like, I don't remember what I was doing in the pause menu.
Did you pause there explicitly to get your bunny hood?
I don't know.
Get the water.
I'll get the water after. I have to go into another pause menu.
No, I'm just
Diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-doo,
explaining.
doo, doo,
I
doo,
don't know.
diddle-a-doo. Boop.
Diddle-a-doo.
I'm making sound effects.
Will they be able to hear the sound from the game?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just being dumbass.
We're making I'm making sound effects for my people who have sound. Like, because the capture thing I have captures the video and audio together, and obviously us is a different, and I forgot to record. But why?
I like how you run around there like, oh fuck, like that's what I'm imagining, like just, oh shit, a fucking plant.
Yeah, that
Can you
thing like just
believe
popped
this
out.
shit?
What the fuck? I noticed
Was it
when I play Zelda, I run around, like I'll do something and I guess I get distracted and forget what I'm doing, and to think I just run around. Like sometimes it's not even waiting for you, like I'll be like, oh, I shot this, run around. It's really weird. And then I get caught on purpose.
So, in Borderlands 2, there is a section where Tiny Tina says something along the lines of, I'm running, I'm running over there. And when I first heard that, I thought it was a dumb line. And now I say it all the time. Like, anytime I go anywhere in my apartment, especially if there isn't anybody here,
I'm running.
over there.
Sometimes I make designated days to do different walks in my apartment. Like sometimes it can be the crab walk, and you can only walk around the apartment like a crab, or some days it'll be like dance around like a ballerina. You just like wake up and it's like today is ballet day, and you just hold your arms over your head and do like random. I'm not a ballet dancer, but you just plies. That's a ballet thing, right?
I think so. I'm gonna say yes.
I'm actually when I did Viva Pinata, my audio was connected to like it was the same audio as the video.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't record a separate track, and that's just what it was. And so editing is not as easy. Or I guess it's easy. You just like, oh, I'm cutting this, whatever. But for this, since it's separate, like I'll just be like, oh, I like what we said in that pause menu, and we didn't really talk about much over here. Moving things.
Okay.
And if there's a part where like I said something, like we said something that probably shouldn't be said in life, I'll be like, I can just mute us, but it won't be weird because the audio in the game is still playing. It's just like, you know, there's just things. That's people are like, yeah, everyone does a separate track, you douche. Well, screw you,
Who
you
called you a
do.
douche?
I don't
A
know.
real American douche.
Oh, they're not gonna get that one.
They're not? Aww.
Because this video comes out before Dungeon Video.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
I
As
mean,
long as they get it, I was like, oh, they're not going to get it in its original form. Like I could say it now, but it was funny because it was just something I said.
okay, it said quite a lot in the video. That varies. We can just do it now. It's already up. It's a joke now.
Yeah, that's true. That was the best line from the Dungeon video.
Oh god, I think my, you know, YouTube's gonna watch. No, I'm gonna tell it. Whatever. I don't care. It's in the last room of the dungeon, and I don't know what we're doing, and you're just like, you got somewhere, and I was like, how did you get to the Skulltula? And you're like, I'm like, how did you climb up? And you're just like, I floated, and I was like, yeah, but how? Or no, I was like, James, what? And I was just so confused. And you just flew a flower up there, and it was really, there's like, I fell like 5 times. I don't know.